We should be going to YouTube now. I was fucking around with some new things. Hopefully these cords today, and I reset one thing, so hopefully we won't have sound issues again.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Talk to Justin. I might bring him out here one day with us to just fine tune. But I am still pretty sure that the big, when it goes off, it's the internet that's causing a problem.
Well, we don't have internet anymore, so.
Well, the phone internet. Do we have a water? Bottle of water?
Yeah, there's a squirt bottle here somewhere.
Oh, is that it? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning. Monday.
Monday morning. 4 hours left before your haunt test or your what do you call it? It's not a haunt.
It's an attraction.
It's an attraction.
Yeah, it's been a mistake we keep making calling it a haunt.
Yeah,
It's not a haunted house at all. It is a mobile monster museum with interactive features. So it is an attraction, and it opens for our friends and family tomorrow night.
That's awesome, man. We're gonna come.
Crazy.
Is there a day you prefer us to come? Tomorrow or the next day?
No, either one.
Okay.
We'll probably still be wrapping things up tomorrow afternoon. 100%. Like Bizarro, we were programming yesterday, and he does a magic show called Late Night Magic on the Strip.
Oh, cool.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So he worked up until the last second last night and had to go do Late Night Magic because it's like a 10 p.m. show. And then, so I know Tuesday morning we're going to be, not morning, like Tuesday afternoon, we're going to still be like programming the lights and because it's all show. Everything is, each room is controlled by a brain and every action creates a reaction. So it's like, this is so much freaking work.
Well, how do you maintain this then?
So once it's, like Lola has taken care of all the editing.
Okay.
That goes on flashcards. The flashcards go in the video players. Nothing can really go wrong unless flashcard breaks, and then you just put another one in. We'll have backups.
Okay.
The programming, once it's locked, memorized, it's stuck. And the funny thing is, like I pulled out a controller that I have to do, I'm making this casket open at a certain point. And I put a linear actuator in there that I've had for like 10 years, and it still works fine. But I put a controller on it that had a program locked on from one of my mechanical zombies from 12 years ago, and I couldn't override the lock. Bizarro was able to get it. There was just something I was doing wrong, but I was having a hard time factory resetting. So it takes some work to get the program off once it's locked.
Okay.
And what he has the capability to do that I don't do because I'm not a computer guy, he plugs his computer right into these brains, and he can control everything on his computer. Kind of like what you're doing with this. Where I have the little controller boxes, and I do it all on it with tap buttons and wheels.
Right.
He takes it into a different, like a designer program. I'm not that guy. Not yet. That's why I don't make I love making robots, and I love making things move, but I don't do like the Android-y stuff that's like, I don't use Arduino. I'm so technically tapped at like 1999.
Yeah.
But it's very hard for me.
Some of this stuff's hard to to just have the desire to want to learn. It's just not
that's
fun.
my problem. Like I have I love the idea of the tech. I just have no patience for learning the tech.
Yeah.
At all. So anyway.
But then, like with the I don't know what you call them, like like with the casket opening, like the functionality with the servo or the.
I'm using a linear actuator, which is like a gear motor that. Imagine when you sit on a mechanical reclining sofa. So the way that the thing goes up and down, similar.
And so those don't break down.
Very, very rarely. Now the high speed ones do, because like if you program to go up and down like a pneumatic one, like an air powered one, you can just blast them apart, But the electric ones, if you have it going too much, it'll undo itself inside. And I had one that happened to, that we were going to use for something, and I just had to say, nope, we're not going to use it.
And so in that case, you'll just, whenever that stuff happens, you will have to go out and make maybe some.
Either buy a new one, or in that case, I just said, this guy's not going to move.
Right.
And that was for a corpse that I put into a sarcophagus. And it was a last minute thing, and I was just like, no, he's not gonna move. And that's
I'm
okay.
excited to check it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Have you been in there at all? To see it?
Only
it's been
very
about a
early.
week or two, yeah. So
Yeah.
I have, and I mean, I've had the pleasure of get to see it progress. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's so weird how spaces work. You know, like when you walk into a space and it feels like, okay, it's a lot to squeeze into there, and then as you get it all in there though, but it feels very like it doesn't feel squeezed in.
I am the king of small spaces.
Yeah, you did a great job.
That comes from building the haunted houses and what we have, you know. Alright. The audience isn't gonna be able to see this because I have to have it on the floor, but
So when right now you're just using hot glue to put
so
them
I'm
together?
sealing it together with hot glue, and then I'm gonna use this as polyfoam, so 2-part foam.
Okay.
And I'll mix this up and I'll pour it in there and it'll slowly rise. This is 10 pounds, so this is really strong. It's like a brick when it dries, but it rises really slow, and it'll just fill because he's attached at the calf here, it'll fill his foot and go up the calf into his thigh here, and then I'll cut holes in the base and put this on, and then I'll foam him together
That's cool.
all the way.
Does it expand? Do you have to
Yeah,
worry about
it expands. So
so you
I
gotta-
just do a little bit at a time, but the thing is, this expands very slow because it's very dense, very hard, so it doesn't expand like it'll go very, very slow.
And it won't break. You don't have to worry about it like.
This will never break. It could. It will not expand out. It'll only go into the air void, so it's gonna just want to come up
Oh,
and
cool.
mushroom out the top, and then I can just cut it off. But if there's any holes, we could get leakage on them, and that's probably gonna happen. That's okay. That is okay. So we've had a great week with Nameless coming out
Nice. I
on
saw.
the release. It did get enough people watched it that it jumped right onto the horror page after
That's
2
really
days.
cool.
It's still living there today. I watched it again last night. I've been just hitting play on it every
Yeah.
day, so people
Giving
it
it some
stays
love.
popular. And but I'll tell you what, the reviews we've got from fans have
Good.
been awesome.
That's awesome.
I never saw it happen. Somebody, what did they write that on that you saw, Kayla?
That was on Instagram.
On Instagram, somebody wrote, "This may be my favorite movie of all time." I was like,
That's awesome.
"That's a bold statement."
Yeah.
Have you seen Monster Squad? Just, I don't know.
Well, that's awesome, dude.
Nameless is getting a lot of love, and that's very cool. It's cool for the people involved too that waited so long. This movie took so long to come out.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed by how long this movie took to get done. But
Yeah. Well,
what do you do?
this is that's actually correct timing by most other people's stuff.
Oh no, man! It's been 3 years.
Has it been 3
3
years?
years, maybe more since we
We
made it 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy to think
Las
about.
Vegas Frankenstein was 5 years ago.
It's fucking nuts, man.
That's
Was it
longer
really?
than high school. That's longer than your high school experience.
Which feels like forever when you're in it.
Right.
It's like
My
I don't get
God.
old. That's the problem with getting old, man.
That's wild.
Is this clay here too?
Yes. Is it soft? Yeah. Okay. There's some down there. That
I'm
may
just
be
doing a
soft.
little. Oh man, his head's cracking in the back of him too. I spray. If I get water on anything over here, I'm not gonna screw
Not
you
at
up.
all. I've got mixing sticks.
So hopefully we will have. Oh, did Kayla? Did you figure out the YouTube or the Facebook page?
I didn't make one yet. I was just waiting until it was
Okay.
live, because then you just can do it all at one time and send the notification to all of your followers. So
Okay.
I was waiting until at least we're closer to going live with it.
But it seemed to be an
Oh,
easy
it's
thing to do.
super easy, yeah. I think it's just put in a group name and invite your followers.
Yeah, that'll be. Hopefully, we can get that thing done, and then we can start the little kind of the week prior to giving everybody an opportunity to.
I think, like I said, everything works out for a reason, and timing is everything. And I think it's awesome that Nameless hit the way it did right before we're doing this.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the people that are seeing it might want to end up being involved in what we're doing. Also, this attraction is opening. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff that will be online that will get people excited to work with us. So
I like that part of your personality that it kind of conflicts with your personality.
Yep.
Because you're like, fuck no, get it done.
we
now,
gotta go.
immediately."
But
then
if
when
I get
something
stuck in traffic, I'm like, no. I mean, we would get in an accident or something would happen if I wasn't stuck in traffic. You know?
Right, yeah, no,
I understand why I'm stuck in traffic.
Yeah, I'm a similar. I have similar beliefs, so it's like it's nice to not have to see you like just trying to make shit happen and frustrating
I
yourself
really,
more.
if you force something, you're gonna fail. I believe that.
Yeah. In everything in life, just in small things. It's like you said, it's like when you're stuck in traffic, when you're trying to find like the new route.
You're just gonna take longer.
Yeah.
But
Every time I've done that, I've
the funny thing is, if I feel compelled to find the new route, it's because something was gonna happen on that other route.
Right.
And I feel it like, dude, I was, this is a perfect example. I was picking my chopper up. I have this really badass chopper, and I left it at Steve's house overnight one time. And I went to pick it up, and I went to get it, and all the gas had leaked out. So then I had to go get gas. And now I'm running late. Well, on my way home, huge accident on the freeway. Went right around it, and I was like, that would have been me. I would have been right there.
Right.
So that's the force, man. You gotta trust the force.
You gotta trust the force.
You also gotta trust the polyphone.
So is that another 2-part mixture thing? Is that
Yeah.
what yours doing?
2-part mixture, and then it rises. This rises really slow because this is 10 pounds, so this is like super dense. It'll feel like this table. It's not like squishy foam. It's like hard as a rock. Like, even when you spray like spray foam great stuff, you can squeeze it. There's no squeeze to this, and it'll be real heavy.
That's cool.
But it'll make it so nobody can break this resin.
So when you said it's 10 pound, does that mean like is there versions that are lighter?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what that
Like
refers
I
to, is the
filled
weight of it?
there's a sarcophagus in there that I filled with 3 pound, and that just goes real quick, and it's squishier. You
Yeah.
can actually I can show you.
It's pretty cool though that it they have the different variations.
So this is 3 pound, and it's still hard. I mean, but it's really
Yeah.
light and it's airy.
Yeah, you can. That's cool though.
Yeah.
So you're doing 10 pound now. So
10
like when
pound.
you see those little air holes, it's just less of that.
Yeah. Less of that and almost impossible to like break. I could break that over my knee.
Yeah.
The 10 pound, I break my knee first. But it's so slow moving. Oh, we're up to the almost to the scene.
Anthony's asking how everybody is.
Doing good,
Like,
doing good.
How's Anthony?
How's Anthony?
Took my son to Cowabunga Bay yesterday.
Was it hot enough?
You're
crazy.
We still had fun, yeah, but it was
You're
like
crazy.
when we left the house, we had already committed, and he was so excited. And when I walked out the front door, I was
We
like,
had
"Jesus
already-
Christ, it's windy."
We had already
it's,
committed.
It's a little, I was like, but we had fun, and it was like, but it was when we got there, the wind wasn't as bad, and then it got fucking crazy. So yeah, it wasn't, we weren't hot.
That's the problem with resin, guys. That's the problem.
What are you trying to do there? Make a hole to fill
Yeah, I
it?
gotta cut a hole bigger here. But maybe I don't need to do it like that. Maybe. I don't know. Gotta figure something out. We'll just break that whole chunk off. How about that? This is the one part of this 3D printing we haven't quite mastered is how to get it to not shatter when you try to cut it. And Chris made these little baby holes, but they're not going to help anything. I don't know. What do you think?
Needed bigger holes for the.
Yeah, I need the foam to be able to fill in there. Now that's all broken, but that's okay. We're going to have to seam it first. Kayla, do you have the ability to text Waleed?
Mhm.
Tell him there's some steel stick down there there's steel stick in the haunt down there. And if he can bring it in, that'd be great. That's great. This raised right to where I want it. It's seamed together. We got a little leak down his leg. It looks like he peed his pants. Look. Little. Oh. We'll take care of that.
Poor Eddie.
We'll take care of that. Edward J. Wolf.
You know, I was watching the Addams Family cartoon with my son. He loves it, and it got me thinking with this and stuff. Which one came first? Is the
They
Monsters
both
or-
came at the exact same time, pretty much.
Did they?
But Carl Adams' cartoon that was in newspapers, like that's where the Addams Family comes from.
Okay.
So that goes back years before.
Oh.
Well, it says he's at Lowe's.
So I saw his car out there, didn't I?
I think that's Mike's.
Oh, yeah, they got the same car. Oh, yeah, fuck that. This sucks. Oh, shit. What are these baby holes?
No, baby.
Could you just drill the big holes into it?
Can't drill it, it just breaks.
Oh, really?
That's the problem with this resin. It just breaks. So that sucks. Well, tell Wally to bring some steel stick from Lowe's.
What is steel stick? Like a
It's a
glue?
epoxy. We have this stuff from Hobby Lobby that's awesome, but it takes a long time to dry. So the steel stick is quick. Yeah, it's like epoxy putty.
So is this does this whole
Watching,
piece
I don't know
print
what
or is this
text
two prints?
What's that?
I was like, he's watching.
He's watching at Lowe's? Come on.
That's awesome.
Just hurry up and shop and get here. What are you watching videos for? He's sitting in the parking lot drinking his coffee. He's at Lowe's. Yeah, right. He lives right around the corner. He's at home in his living room.
Yes, how many?
2.
2.
Oh, Chris
Chris
is here.
is here.
Chris, good morning.
Hey, Chris.
Morning, guys. Need a hand?
I need those hands, but also the steel stick that's in the attraction. There's one container of
Okay.
steel stick in there. If you can bring it to me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, the headphones.
So they came out at the similar time though. The shows
Yeah, very similar times. Often confused by non-fans. And
is there like two camps of people?
yeah,
Like, is there?
definitely. And it crosses over, obviously,
Yeah.
too. But there's definitely Munster fans and Addams fans. And I am of the Munster camp more. I love the 90s Addams Family movie. Always
Yeah.
will. But the Munsters are my number one love.
Kind of an interesting thing to think about that, like at that period of time, that like it's two TV shows about.
But it happens often,
horror
you know what I
sitcoms.
mean?
But I mean, also just like it's so outside of like, I don't know what you like.
But in the
monster sitcoms,
60s,
it's
in
fun.
the 60s, monsters were real family friendly, family fun. I mean, Abbott and Costello. There was so much monster love in the 60s that's where that comes from. The only thing that killed the monsters was Batman. Adam West Batman showed up, kids found color. Kids found a whole new thing. Thank you, Chris.
He made it work without shattering it.
In the future, we will print these with big holes in them. So we can film them together. In the future. But today, we do it like this. I'm going to have to steel stick that together. And then I'll put it back on afterwards. Let me fill the other leg first.
So what do you got left to do with the attraction?
I have 2 prop displays left. One being Eddie Munster, and one being Las Vegas Frankenstein's head.
Well, nice.
I have to today. I'm gonna decorate, like we have like bookcases and cabinets that are gonna have props and memorabilia of both Munster and my career. That we're gonna decorate all that today, and then. Bizarro needs to finish his programming. Lola's got one little thing left to do on the Dracula room or vampire room video elements. We're real freaking close.
That's awesome.
It's just little things.
Somebody sounds like it's.
What's that?
Oh no! I just spilled a whole can of black airbrush paint. It didn't have a lid on it.
Was that what that noise was though?
Yeah.
Oh, just dripping through the mesh.
Dripping through. Cool. Cool, guys. It's okay. It's fine. What do you do?
Devlin said he met John Ashton and Hector and said to him, "I loved you in the Monsters."
Hector said that. He would. Oh, that's so funny. That was on accident. Oh God. John Aston is Gomez Adams.
Yeah.
I loved you in the Monster. That is classic Hector. Mike. I never realized forever that John Aston, Gomez Adams, is Sean Aston's dad.
I just found that out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I feel like that's like some weird reverse Mandela effect. Like, that wasn't like that, right? They certainly don't look alike.
So once you're done, once you get this thing out there and then installed, what is? I mean, I know we have Shadow Valley. Do you guys? Are you doing another haunt?
We're building another haunted house.
Is all that talked about yet, or is it
Not
still?
really, not yet. But Shadow Valley's the next. That's our priority. Is we get back from this and we go right into movie making.
Cool. And what were some of those perks that we were talking about? Do you want to talk about those, or?
Yeah.
So there
Not at
was.
all.
I saw the thing from Jason. I had a similar. I remember having a similar thought.
I
and
just
forgot
remember we tried to
kinda
rein
forgot
in
about
the
it.
amount of perks, but if we're not
Yeah.
too worried about that, like that's easy stuff, you know. I mean, it's not free. We have to pay for those shirts and stuff, but we get those shirts, you know. And we do that stuff, so it could be very very good.
Well, and even with like the one idea that I had when I was going to do one with Joe was, you know, because effectively you're just selling stuff, you know,
Yeah.
you're pre-selling or selling it.
Pre-selling it.
But but like, you know, selling your guys' other movies.
Yeah, we have a
on
ton of
Blu-rays
movies.
and stuff.
We
I
have
think it's smart.
nine Blu-rays that we can sell.
Yeah.
You know, and sign them or whatever if anybody.
Oh, that was the other thing I meant to ask you. I think there's, right now the way that our thing is set up, we don't have, just because again the limit of it all, it was like, I don't have like, you know, X amount for signed, X amount for unsigned.
Right.
And I also didn't want to kind of dive into it too much because I know getting you to sign stuff is
Not a
very
problem.
doable.
Yeah.
But you know, like, you know, getting everyone to sign something
That's
is
hard.
tough.
It's hard because there's too many people sometimes. But I like to give like 1 or 2 signatures and then let them have it to take to the conventions and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. It's
like
fun.
it's a scavenger hunt, you know.
Yeah. But what they have, I don't know if I should say this now. But,
Say it all.
well, because what's cool about what I found on there when I was building the perks out is like they have the ability that once you get the perk to choose between. So like we could add a thing. That
So
says
we could
sign
do
or
the thing
unsigned.
where they choose to have their likeness as an action figure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, so like you can. Yeah, when you get to the thing, we can consolidate that into one perk because the price is the same.
No,
Not the add-on what you're thinking. What it is like if you want the bust or the action figure, we could just make that one thing and then they choose which it is.
Okay.
And so then even when it comes to like the merchandise stuff, if they could choose to have it signed or unsigned. The only thing is like there's no upcharge for it without having a different sort of, you know, entire perk. So, I don't know, we'll dig into those a little bit more too so you can decide.
This is nightmarish right here.
What's that? Because you need a hole?
There's no hole. And when I drill into this whole thing's gonna crack.
So even just the drill.
Yeah,
makes
the
it
drill
crack.
is the worst. The
Really?
saw is better than the drill. And because I already had these holes, I can saw, but you cannot, drilling into this it's like a nightmare. You need
That's
some kind of diamond bit like that's used for glass or something because there's something in this plastic. It does not heat up and drill like a normal piece of plastic. It just shatters. And I learned
That's
that on
wild.
the Terminator one. These need to be just hollow. I don't need any of this shit. That's an issue. But
So lesson one.
here we are. We got legs. These legs are all the way filled.
Look
They'll
at
never
that.
break again.
It's got full on Pete on the leg.
Yeah, you got a little piddle down his leg right here. That'll come right off though. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to patch his belly on. Oh, that's his back. I'm gonna patch his belly on before pouring any foam because right now it'll all just pour out this wound that broke out of his. So I'll seam it and then I'll sand it and then I'll foam it.
What do you seam it with?
This steel stick stuff.
Oh, so you do the whole seam.
Yeah. So I'll hot glue it first and then I'll fill this seam.
That's awesome.
And that is part of the process. Building a giant model kit of Eddie Munster.
So now that school's almost out, or do you guys have any family plans for the summer?
I think just taking my son to Indiana to build an attraction, set this up. And then I had these grandiose plans of going to Ohio in August for Van Nationals. I'm real into like old vans. I have a street van I've been building, and I wanted to take it to the Van Nationals in Ohio.
Is it like a competition type of
It's
thing?
just like
or
a big
show, or-
van meet and camp
Nice.
out, and they do there's a show and competition as well. But I just wanted to go for the love of it and the people, and vanners are like nobody else. And but my van, due to this attraction build, is not done.
Neglected.
I don't think it would make it to Ohio right now.
Is it gonna make it in Shadow Valley?
A different van in Shadow Valley. My vice president of my van club, John Swanger, we're gonna use his. He's got a badass van that we're gonna use.
Oh, cool. Isn't there is a specific van though that's
The van that gets blown up, that's none of these vans.
okay.
That's not a very cool van.
That's just a van you blow up.
That is a van that belongs to Justin Scard, and it's part of his YouTube channel. It was his van the random van. Is what he drove around the country in, but he has replaced it with a new van, and because of that, we are going to destroy his old van.
That's awesome.
That's part of it'll be in the movie, but it will also be in the channel.
Nice.
For everybody to enjoy. You can feel how hot that foam is exothermic, so feel right here.
Oh wow.
Heats up all the way through.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Will it burn you? Does it get hot enough to
If
burn you?
yes, if it were raw and we were touching it, it can burn you. If you put that cup in a trash can, it can catch on fire.
Oh shit.
So, you know,
So don't do that.
don't do that. The more you know. Yeah. So I found this epoxy putty at Hobby Lobby, and this stuff is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
But this stuff is the same stuff, but it sets up in like 3 minutes.
Do
Just
you-
takes like 12 hours.
And you were able to just work with everything else.
Yeah.
You know, I told you guys I work with the I like that clay magic sculpt, which is like epoxy.
Yeah.
And I've heard like I think you're supposed to use gloves when
Yes.
you work with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Same
what
thing.
happens? What happens if you don't? Because I've
You
seen
get
people
it
not
stuck
do
on
it.
your fingers or whatever. I don't know.
But is it like I mean
It's
is
not
there?
gonna kill you.
It's not a big deal.
I mean, I'm sure in the state of California it's considered cancerous.
Yeah, I try to use the gloves, but like I started, like when I do facile things, I'll just do it without them,
Yeah.
and then
I'll show you
I'm
what
like,
I do.
like using them.
Rather than gloves, I just spray my hands with water,
Uh-huh.
and that keeps it from sticking to your fingers.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at my fingers, you can see how concerned I am. Don't do this at home, kids. But building model kits of Eddie Munster.
Is Cooper stoked to go with you?
He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know
I
yet.
just decided this morning.
Do you think this is something that he'll like?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. He'll love it.
That's fun.
I haven't told Chris yet. I haven't told anybody. I just told Lola. Lola's like, oh, they have a half day on Friday. They always have a half day on the last day of school. And
Yeah.
I'm like, last day of school? I'm leaving on Friday. What if I don't get to say goodbye to little buddy? And I was like, screw that, little buddy's coming.
That's awesome.
Bring him with me. The one down part is that kid has to go to the bathroom more than anybody I've ever met. So we're gonna be stopping. I don't know if we'll make it on time. 'Cause, my
Put
son.
in some bathroom breaks.
Are you guys just sleeping in your trailer?
Too expensive out there.
It's funny. When I was young and I'd travel anywhere, it was like I always had to get there as fast as I could, so I could hold going to the bathroom for hours.
Yeah.
I don't have that ability anymore. when you get older, you're like, never mind, let's pull over. But it used to drive me nuts when I was young, when we traveled with family and stuff, because a lot of the women and my sisters and stuff, they'd always like, oh, I gotta pull over and pee again. Like, Jesus Christ, just hold it. But now I pull over.
Me and Kayla hit the road for a month one time in my van, and she never really was a pain in the ass about having to go to the bathroom.
That's
I
awesome.
thought that was great.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's a woman thing. I said that, but because like one
No,
of my
but I'll
sisters
tell you
is
what,
that way.
like this lady, I used to know this girl, Beth Charlesworth.
Uh-huh.
That girl you'd have to pull over every 5 minutes. And my wife's pretty bad. She's got to go all the time. My daughter, all of them. My son though is worse than any of them.
Right.
So it's not a girl thing.
Yeah.
It's just a other person thing. You
Yeah.
know. But Kayla, not a bad traveler when it
Kayla
comes to going to the
can
bathroom
hold it.
too much.
I can hold it.
Yeah, I used to be able to hold it, but I feel like my ability to hold it is diminished. Get older. Is there something when you wash your hands that's better to use to help clean that off than afterwards? Not really.
Acetone, maybe, I don't know.
Because when I get done playing with that clay, I
it's
definitely
stuck all over.
Yeah,
it.
but I kind of do wash it periodically throughout to kind of like limit it.
Yeah.
But I've never I don't know. It's never felt unbearable to me. You know, like fucking super glue drives me nuts.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Super glue. Like
Well,
I can't.
I got it all over my hands right now.
I fucking hate that. That one I have like a, I don't know, like a problem. I want it off now. Like, but yeah, the clay doesn't bother me much.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the Nameless release. That was the first movie that I've gotten on the horror line in the first week. You know,
That's fun.
in the first month, and
That's amazing.
really, the people just came out of the woodwork, sharing and liking and posting, and it was like, whoa, this is cool. You know, and that's why I think Shadow Valley is going to work so well, because these people really do support us. They support what's happening and and the movement of where we're going with it all, and I just see it working. Very, very excited.
Any new like leads on any of the remaining roles?
No, I'm waiting to hear back from one of the main roles still, and if I don't hear back by the time I leave, I'm going to message, see if still interested or not, or passing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is some new. I cast a Big Rod.
Okay.
Big Rod is going to be Leroy Patterson, who was Clubber in The After Dark, and he's also Laughterface in my movie Laughterface.
Oh, nice.
Leroy is an exceptional actor, B-movie guy. He's been in a lot of B-movies. Also an ex-pro wrestler. He's been on a reality show like every year of his life since he was 14.
Oh, wow.
On a different version.
Uh-huh.
But he's found a lot of fame in the America's Got Talent, Brazil's Got Talent.
What's his talent?
He's called the Human Tack Board, and he
Oh,
he drops himself down onto piles of tacks, and then when he made it through, then he threw himself on mousetraps. But Leroy's just one of the best humans on the planet.
Oh, that's
honestly.
fun.
And with the characters that Big Rod plays with in the movie, like Leroy and Ashley have such an amazing relationship. Last time I actually saw him was at her wedding. But they will, and they're playing like a quasi couple in the movie, but she can't really stand him. And
Yeah, he's like secretly.
he's kind of
trying to impress her all the time.
yeah, he's arrogant and
Yeah.
and asshole-ish, and I think that those two are going to just kill the game. And then also I'm trying to have Justin Scard, my YouTube famous buddy, who's also been in all of our movies. I'm trying to have him play Evan, the camera guy.
Oh, nice.
And so the three of them together will be.
Great
I
team.
basically told Leroy I want Big Rod and Evan to be like Bulk and Skull in Power Rangers, and then of course you have Sonny, who's just the sweetest. You know,
Yeah.
can't get mixed up with these two
Yeah.
weirdos.
The one that the audience meant to fall in love with.
Yes, and they will, because that's Ashley's talent. She can make
Yeah.
anybody just like. It's awesome. I'm so glad she found career acting with us on accident. Like, only because we lost actress for the After Dark that we didn't know how to replace.
Right.
It was like that's that thing. Everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Everything benefited on that movie from everything that went wrong on that movie.
That's cool. Does she do like acting now, kind of outside of it?
She wants to act all the time. She's been in one project that wasn't mine. Mike Pfeiffer directed.
Okay.
But she is a serious actress, and she's freaking good. She's a natural born actress. She just hasn't had a lot of offers or a lot of,
Yeah.
she has a career as a makeup artist. That's her career and her passion and her dream. But as she would say it, she's in her acting phase right now.
I love it. It's awesome.
And she's awesome. She's so good. But I don't mind that she's not in everybody else's stuff yet, because I'm a little bit territorial. That's my starlet. That's my. As she stated when we were making, I don't know which, I think Slaughterhouse on the Hill. She said, "I'll be your Johnny Depp to your Tim Burton." And it's like, you got it.
That's fun.
And it's hard to think about the Plan 10 movies before her. Like, she wasn't here for Las Vegas Frankenstein or Nameless. But I never posted it. But I have this awesome post about how before Ashley ever talked in a movie, before she ever acted on anything, I invited her to my house, and me and Corey took a bunch of pictures of her for the cover art of Nameless,
right.
which she's not even in the movie. We just wanted like a survivor girl running down a hill, and I took pictures of her, and our original poster that didn't get used has Ashley running, and that was her entrance into the Plan 10 world. She wasn't even an actress or makeup artist on our movies yet, you know, and
Awesome.
it was like it was destined to happen, I guess, because it was soon after that I was like, "Hey, you want to be in my movie after that?" All right, so when this dries, we gotta do a little second layer right back here. Yeah, I could do it. And then we will film this mofo.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've never made a 3D printed model life size like this.
How long do you think that? What's the total run, like print time for some of this?
What's the total print time on a guy like this?
It was,
I mean, it's really 2 day. It's a day.
for feet.
Yeah.
Day for front. Or did I do that in front and back?
10 days.
10 days.
10 days of printing.
And hands. So
10 days of printing on
When you
two
say
different
like
printers.
a day, is it 24 hours
24
or is
hours.
it like it is
Yeah.
it's like a
they
full
got
20?
timer. It's
To make this head is 48 hours.
Wow.
So it's really detrimental when you mess up and you're not around.
Because I have the little toy box printer that me and my son that I bought for him
Cool,
for
man.
Christmas a few years ago,
Yeah.
and it's fun. We play with things, but nothing drives me fucking crazier than like a 40-minute print, and then you go glance at it, and you're 38 minutes into it, and it's fucked. And I'm like,
Yeah, I was due for a bad one because I woke up this morning. Back of our Frankenstein is like messed up. It's in half. So now I gotta go fix that. And I was like, well, I was on a roll.
but you're able to kind of now because like on the toy box, you just throw it away and start over. You're able to kind of like start again and or you have to start over every time it
I
happens.
mean, really, like if you want it super nice and flawless, you start it over. But like since we know how to patch and paint, like we're
Right.
okay. It ends about here. If I'm lucky enough to see on the printer, it'll tell you what axis it's on. And you're like, okay, it's around this number, so I can slide the thing up to that number.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
around right here, but yeah, basically. But since we can patch, it's like, let's just keep going. We got time for that.
What we need to, these should just be hollow.
Okay.
Just like this head.
Yeah.
That's
I think
what we
I just had I got caught up on a different setup for that, and yeah, we didn't do it. I was thinking we were gonna pin it, and that's
Yeah, no. Because I've got them filled with 10-pound foam up to here right now, so these legs can't come apart anymore.
Yeah.
And then the next batch, I'll do the front. I don't think I'm going to do the back. I think I'm going to leave it hollow.
Okay.
Just because material and time and holes. I just don't want it to fuck up.
Yeah.
So, and then the head, I'm going to have to get a hole in the back of the head that I can pour foam through.
Okay. And I think his
I got to
tie.
cut his arms
I
off.
think we should do. I don't know, fabric. I have the ends of that, but they're off. They're hanging off. I feel like people are gonna snap them.
No, I think it's.
They go
I
longer.
wouldn't know any different.
They go longer.
Doesn't matter. I think we'll see when he's together,
Yeah.
but I think it's fine.
I think that's all right.
But as long as this, I'll sand this. This will look great. Yeah, he's filled up to here with foam right now.
Cool.
And then I just cut out that top so I can pour foam down the gullet.
Yeah, I'll haul that out.
It's gonna come out the back a little bit. What else?
So you said, I'm sorry, I forget. So about 10 days you said then. to
10
print all
days
those.
for this guy. But like a full head like this size, 2 days.
Okay.
Because we're doing front and back right now. As soon as they make a printer that I can print a whole head with no seam, I'll buy it.
It's over.
It's worth my money in gold.
Yeah.
Because like, you haven't seen, wait till you see these busts that are, I might have sent you a picture.
I popped in when you guys were doing the live stream the other day, and you were working on them then, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked cool. But I
Yeah.
haven't seen him. I don't think. Oh no, you did send me a picture.
I sent you a picture of him.
That's
painted.
right. Yeah.
Dude, that like just that Herman Munster head is worth the big printer.
Yeah.
Like if there was a bigger printer than what we have right now.
Don't they have some big printers right now, or it's like?
I need Elegoo to make it because I'm a brand loyalist and I believe in this brand.
We're a part of the Elegoo family.
It
All
works.
planets. We have
I
all
hate the
planets.
filament one though, and I am selling it. If anybody wants a giant filament printer that you could print a whole head on, we have.
Good. Put it by.
But there's lines on it and crap, and I
Good print
can't
us
sand
our
it.
How? What's the? That's the only real reason why you don't like it. It's just
I like
the look of it. You like?
yeah,
it?
because this looks like art,
Yeah.
and the other looks like 3D printed.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that looks like 3D. When this is painted, you never know
Right.
that it's not a fiberglass statue. You know what I mean?
Isn't there like what? There is a thing with
Oh,
the.
there's all kinds of coat it with this, and
Yeah.
do that, do. Guess what? None. No.
The finishing work on this is it's so easy to sand something. The other
I'll
one,
have
you
this
can't
done
really
in a
sand it.
day. If this
Right.
was filament printed, this would take me a month
to finish it.
to
probably.
finish it.
That makes sense. I get it.
And,
But like for like a hobbyist who's like just making it for fun.
for a hobbyist who
It's-
thinks that's fun, like if that's the part you think is fun, sanding, you should make decks or something. Why do you want to sit there
Well,
and
I was
sand your toy?
potentially gonna say about buying it off of you. Now you're just talking me out of the purchase.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I
you know
think-
what it's great for? Somebody that wants to prototype parts. My wife made foot pedals for a piano on it.
Yeah.
Like,
What I really think is gonna be fun, and the reason why I want one is I want to be able to create like fun play sets for my kid,
That's
for his toys and stuff.
but it would
And I'm
look
like,
so much better if it was this.
I think that
Look how smooth it is.
The
Look how
only thing
real
about
it
that though is that like in my house, I just don't. I can't keep it in my house because of the. Like you're not supposed to have it in the house, right?
I mean, we have an exhaust fan, but like a bathroom fan is fine. We had the EPA come to our building because some idiot called him, and he was like, "Pfft, "That's just fine. That's not even a hazard."
So like the way you guys have it set up, though, you have a little room.
Yeah, a closet
And then
with an exhaust fan.
Do you smell the fumes and stuff while you're in the
Not at
other
all.
area?
Oh, that
So
fan.
you don't think it's as big?
You're
a deal as
smelling
people
more
make
fumes
out?
in this building than
Yeah, I smell-
that phone.
I got a
is-
lot of smells in here
Yeah.
today. So you don't think that it's that big of a deal?
Oh, I don't. I would. No, not at all.
Like it's a little bit of a mess and stuff, but you can keep it clean. There's a lot of
I mean,
work
it's
done.
no different than
No
using paint thinner in your garage. You know what I mean? Like,
And
I
I think
don't
that they're different tools. Like you definitely could use them for different stuff. Like that prototyping a foot pedal.
Yeah.
We've done animatronic parts that like
yeah.
stress test was a little better on that, but like get a small one.
Does it move faster?
It moves faster.
Moves faster.
But that's not
It's
really
weaker.
an advantage at a time because the thing's moving so fast, it's printing messed up sometimes, and you got
Right.
Oh, yeah. The fail rate on a filament
This
printer.
one is the fastest because it's all layered, so it's layer based. It's all.
And if
by-
it breaks, like this is a mess up,
Uh-huh.
but it just kept going and it worked through it. Now I can just fill that with putty and we're fine.
Right.
the other one, I'd
The
be
other
touched
one,
by.
that whole thing's done. And then you got to clean out your nozzle and your head, and then you buy new parts for the printer. I
You
hate
don't
it.
run into that a lot with this, like
Not at
having
all.
The cleanup.
The only maintenance is the plates, and that's really personal abuse. Like
Right.
we could be more careful, probably.
Yeah.
But I'm just not a fan of the filament, and I've made resin parts my whole life. Resin is resin, so like I've made resin parts and stuff for effects work always. You know, I use Smooth On a ton, and
What's the cost like difference? Like if you'd have made this in the
it'd be
resin versus filament.
cheaper for filament, but this still is not expensive. Like a full head is like $11 a material,
And then with filament, it would cost.
like $4.
Like half, yeah.
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
But then that's not the finishing materials because you got to Bondo it and
Yeah.
fix it and all
There's
that.
part of that, and I don't know if I'm just trying to talk myself into it because I'm being because for whatever fucking reason I am.
Yeah.
But there's part of like the process that I want my son to kind of learn
Ugh.
with the being
I mean,
able to like.
You should have
Listen,
both. I think
you
should have both.
still have to seam. Like I'm seaming right now, so you still have to do it.
You want me to sand the bottom of those heads right there?
What these?
Yeah. You see the ring on them? I can sand that off. real quick.
Oh, I just trimmed that with those yellow scissors. They'll just pop right off.
Well, then maybe I'll just get the.
You know what you could do?
Huh.
I mean, we got 3 of those Elegoo Mars.
You can borrow some.
I'll give you my Elegoo Mars. It's about the size of a cell phone plate, like a little bit smaller than this.
Just to test it out.
But you can build action figures. You can play with it. It's exactly the same, just a smaller scale. They're not any different.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to test one out and play it. So that's the resonant.
That's the first resin that we all got when they first came out. Me, Corey, and Chris all bought the same machine, so we have 3 of them. But now we only use them for little parts like eyeballs. And, but those teddy figures, all those, I don't have them up there. But like you could print that guy on it, you know.
This guy?
Yeah.
Really? Is it in multiple parts? You do it like
just
that
straight
whole?
up.
It'll get that. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, plates about like that.
Huh.
And it's all based. The speed is based on height for a resin one. So filament, it's like drawing a picture over and over again. For resin, it's just based on.
So
how
basically, on filament, if you wanted to print 4 figures at the same time, it takes longer, 4 times as long.
Oh.
Resin, if I want to print 4 of those teddy figures on one plate, which is what we do, 4 or 6, I can't remember.
It's like 6.
Then they're all the same speed.
So the filament one like does one and then another one.
It's more like going in a circle. So
Yeah.
it's going to draw the base of this
Ah,
one, base of this
yeah.
one, base of this one, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, the entire time.
That's
you're
so
not,
crazy.
So you're not really making them faster because it's just having to make the same amount. But
And what the filament one kind of just runs like this? Is
the
that the
resin one?
I mean the resin one. I'm
The
sorry.
Resin one just dips in, dips out, dips in, dips out, so it makes them all at the same
It's creating
time.
an image like on your phone, and this image is now the layer. So it's doing the outline of whatever it is, and then it picks up.
Because
goes back
basically
down.
it dips in, it hits a flash bulb, and that cures it, and then it comes up. Dips
Holy
in,
shit.
flash bulb, comes up. So it's just dipping. But I'll let you have the Mars to use as long as you want. And
Yeah, I'll
then,
test it out, and if I like it and it works, then I'll just.
And then that thing, you can find every YouTube tutorial on what resin to use and what this and that. I mean, it's very, very common.
We'll tell you what we use too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
That's what I want. I want to get something that, like, when I have questions, I could
It's
lean on you guys a
so,
little bit.
so
I'll help
easy.
up anytime, yeah.
Um,
And it's a great introductory one because it's just so funny when you've gone to this size, and I went back to use a small one, and I was telling them like, this is kind of funny. Look at this little guy. But it's a great starter one because it's the same.
Well, and that's awesome. And you can still, what do they call it? Like slice it, so you could even make bigger things if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's true. I found the thing with that one is like when you go for a full size object like a knife for everything, or a headphone stand or something. I found the ratio 70%, 75%. You can print the object out about 70% of its size if it's huge. Before you got to piece it out. So
Oh,
it's a
interesting.
weird- yeah.
And why is that?
It's just
weird.
the size of the plate. So you're just trying to like, if you're doing a knife, you're trying to turn it sideways.
Right.
Around there, 'cause you only got so tall, right? So you're.
yeah, we used to really push the max to try to print whatever we wanted. But now with the larger printers, we don't have to do that.
Yeah, if like you want to do a full head with one of those, it would probably take you about 12 sessions to print one out.
Okay.
Because it's just so small.
And that's easy to kind of figure out the slicing of it all.
Yeah, there's a program.
Yeah, I'm excited to get involved because even what I've done with just the little thing with him, it's like it's just so fun. To, like see it, like he makes
Yeah.
little toys. His little cousins come over, and
You know,
it's like,
Somebody said it the best, and it's creepy crawlers for adults. Remember creepy
Yeah,
crawlers?
yeah, yeah.
And metal mask.
Dude,
cool.
I
It's
brought
so fun.
I bought my son a creepy crawler set, and there's some viral YouTube thing or something about
Uh-huh.
creepy crawler. He won't open the box.
What?
He's afraid of it. He's 10 years old and he's afraid of
What?
freaking creepy crawlers. I'm like, this is the coolest toy ever.
Yeah,
I
ever.
wanted this my whole life and I never had it.
That's
And,
hilarious.
He won't open the box. He's like terrified of the creepy crawlers.
That's
But there's some
funny.
YouTube thing that made him think that this is like a possessed, weird.
Oh no.
That's what I'm constantly struggling with my son. Is it's like he's always showing me stuff like it's not real, Terry. Like none of it's real. Stop watching. Like 'cause they just make up videos and make up shit. There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much shit on YouTube.
The backstories
It's
of
insane.
cartoons and
Yeah.
this and that, yeah.
And it's kind of like if it's not affecting my kid, like
Can
it's
you
kind
grab
of
me a
fun.
mold
It's
strap
funny,
off that shelf
but it's
there?
crazy.
I think it's right up on the. Is there one there? On the white shelf? Yeah, right there. It should be to the right. I think I moved them. I was like, mold traps don't go here. You know where it is, Chris? It's over by where all those zombie molds are on the floor out there.
Someone's asking who the blonde girl on the wall is.
I don't remember her name. Who sees her? Oh, that's on YouTube. I don't remember her name. That was for a short film, and I hate short films. But I was real proud of that makeup. And that's not actually from the movie. That was just the test makeup outside my old workshop.
It looks very much like a picture
You
from.
guys have a blue screen?
See you later, bud. From like a face-off. This reminds me of every time I see it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I think her name was Alana or Elena or something. She was like French or something. But I hated that project actually. I really didn't get along with the filmmaker. He thought what he was doing was very important. But I thought that makeup was pretty good. So I kept that.
How'd you end up getting that big painting of it? or
Oh,
the
well,
big,
we used to have a
canvas of
makeup
it?
school, so we printed all these. We have quite a few of them
Oh, just kind of like
that were
decoration.
on the walls to make us look legit.
Yeah, it looks
you
legit.
know.
It's pretty cool.
Gotta be legit. Too legit to quit. Look at that. That's gonna be so cool. Just gotta get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, I was so like.
Well, this is an AC. You guys are looking for the bag with the remotes and some nuts for the mini split AC, if you know.
Yeah, the bag with the
It's
remotes.
on my desk, right? Is that what's on my desk?
Yes. Did Wally bring me steel stick?
Is that what the steel stick? Or is that your other one?
This is my other one. He's hoarding it.
So if I run that printer in my like at our house, what we have is we have like kind of a front room that's kind of a weird room, but that's where
I
set
used to
up
run it
our
in my
room.
kitchen for a year. I just used the hood vent.
On
the stove. Yeah.
But what I do in just a little room there? Because I open the window.
Yeah. Do you have a garage?
I have a garage, but I don't really. But I guess I could. I mean, I need a fucking clean garage. But I could, I guess, just put it in the garage and run it through the garage all
Yeah.
the time. Is there a
When you're
problem with
using
heat?
this little thing, you won't even. It won't be a big deal for you.
Mhm.
But your wife or she might say, "I smell something weird." Like
Yeah.
it doesn't smell that bad. The big ones do because it's a gallon of fucking resin.
Right.
But you're using a vat of resin this big. Like it's really not as toxic as people think.
Okay.
I think there's just a lot of hype around it.
I fixed my mouth today.
Good.
I was having.
Smile.
The mouth has been a nightmare for me, but I think it. Look, see, I felt like it looked like a big smile.
Oh,
last
I
time.
love this. This is
Yeah.
cool.
So that's
Very
what I
cool.
did. And then I'm playing with that here too, just kind of getting a little stringiness to it.
This
all.
is a Shadow Valley zombie for sure. He's
Nice.
looking good.
I was trying to match your speed with stuff. I'm like, what
Don't
am I
do that.
doing? Man, I don't want you. It's
Don't
like,
do that.
And I don't
That's a dumb
yeah.
move. I'm not bragging or anything, but I sculpt really fast.
Yeah. I didn't do it all the time, and I'm like, I'm just doing this for fun. And so it's like I don't need to make
No.
10 shitty zombies. I'll just make one that's
Make
cool.
one that's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's fun. And I'm giving him some little moles and some skin bumps. So some of the other perks that we want to chat about is the maybe having some people get killed by
Get
some
killed by
celebrities.
celebrities, yeah. Definitely Ginger Lynn and definitely Brett Wagner are both people that we will offer kills.
That's awesome.
So if you want to get killed by Leatherface or you want to get killed by Captain Spaulding's dream girl, that can happen. We can make that happen.
That's cool.
And I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. What is your plan then? Like, I mean, because right now the process is that, like, you know, once we get this stuff up, but what we're selling the ability for somebody to be a zombie, somebody to get killed by a zombie, somebody to be a featured zombie, a background zombie, somebody to get killed by Ginger Lynn.
So there will be a third draft.
So that's kind of your idea in your head right now, though, is that once we know what we have,
then
you'll kind of
fit it in.
figure out how to plug it all in.
Yeah. And I have an idea of those people already. Like, I already know. There's some things in the second draft that it's like, musical montage happens right here. Well, that's when all the hippies are getting killed and killing, and that's when Ginger
Right.
Lynn would kill somebody.
Right.
And that's why we can have her kill more than one person too, you know,
Right.
because she's gonna go on a frenzy and be like,
But how do you, like, in your mind, like, I guess, how do you kind of plan on, like, you know, like, if it was me and I bought the get killed by Ginger Lynn, I mean, would you just come up with a kill, and then you're just like, I don't know, what's the process of that? I know it's maybe a dumb, easy question,
No,
and
that's-
overcomplicating it.
hey,
but
listen, I'm an effects artist, and you're not.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kills, they don't have. I have a. Let's just say I have a Rolodex,
Right.
and I will pull from it. But that Rolodex consists of stuff that me and Waleed and Chris have talked about. That is like, oh, we got to do this one. Oh, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, we need this because this is classic from zombie movies, or this is something that they never do when I work on a zombie movie. So we got to do that one. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah, it's
So you've got plenty.
I-
It's not a challenge.
not a
That's
challenge.
that's an easy question.
But what I will say, and I've said it to a lot of people that I'm talking to about this movie, is in my directing career, I tend to put the effects second
Yeah.
because I was trying to prove something about being a director. This movie, the effects are the star of this movie.
Yeah.
So the zombies, the kills, the guts, the puppets, that's the star of this movie. Like having any actors in there as backdrop is awesome, but my movie, the zombie movie being made by effects artist Tom Devlin, needs to feel like the effects that it deserves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really cool.
And that's something I feel like we always come up short on.
Well, and really, in
far
your sorry to cut you off there, but in your directing, you know, career so far, yeah, this is the most fun you're gonna get to have with making effects, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really, by a long shot.
I mean,
like,
but I
you've done
could
cool
have
stuff, but,
like the After Dark had 30 vampires in it,
right,
but only one cool kill. You know,
right.
it was more about the story and the fighting and
What was the cool kill?
Bobby
for anyone
Beamer's
that
head.
doesn't know. Yeah.
Bobby Beamer's head gets cut off with a skateboard, and like right at the mouth, and slides across the ramp, and it's very cool.
It is very.
But that is
fun.
one cool kill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's in vain too. Not the kill, but you remember when
Right.
when those scene you're seeing in vain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then okay, this is a dangerous setup here. How are we gonna do this? It's gonna be very cool. Yeah.
What's the challenge?
The challenge is these arms are solid and they cover this part of the head. So I almost have to have this cut. I just have to figure out a way that when I pour the foam, it goes into the torso, into the head, and into both arms at the same time.
What would be
And this arm is not cut at all, so both these need to be removed.
But because the arms are like kind of small, I mean, could you get away with not filling the arms?
No,
No.
that exactly. Somebody will just break it off. Like these are going to be able to be touched by the public. Some kid's going to put his arm around it and snap it right. Hot glue's not going to hold
I
it.
got it.
You know what I mean? No, these got to be reinforced. But we're going to have to just do some surgery. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. We're figuring it out. Figuring it out together.
Paul Corey says, just wanted to let you know I love your work and videos.
Who said that?
Paul Fury.
Oh, thanks, Paul. Thank you. I'm glad people are watching the videos. Very cool.
How many days are we in now? How many days have you done?
136.
So what'd you decide it was a year?
365.
What are you gonna do when you hit that 365?
I don't think I'm going to stop making videos, but I think we're going to go weekly with it.
Okay.
And get a little bit more focused on making the videos cool. Because often we're just doing what we can to get them out and
Still
done.
doing a great job with them though.
Yeah. But I do think we will continue to make videos because our numbers are growing. We
Yeah.
are now YouTube partners in the, we can take the super sticker or the super thanks or,
Yeah.
I don't know how to do all that stuff, but if you guys know, we are totally capable to do the,
Did you
those
guys?
things.
Do you know if Lola turned that on?
Yeah, I think it's on today. I think we have that now.
Nice.
I think. She was talking about it this morning. I don't really understand it, so it sounds like Greek to me. But
I'll take a look at your channel this week. I was going to because I did see when you told me about that, so I was curious to see what all like the functions that you.
But we've gained quite a few subscribers in the last 2 weeks, and things are like kind of rolling with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Man.
I mean, we're not at those huge. I wanted to talk to you about the idea. Well, I'll talk off camera about that idea. I got an idea I want to talk to you about.
All right.
Channel idea. Different channel. Because that's what we need is more work.
I can't fucking help myself, man. This weekend I went into my office. I worked a little bit on Saturday. I went in there with the idea to finish two jobs I needed to finish, 2 things I needed to get done. And I ended up doing 2 completely brand new things. It was just like, I had this one idea and then I started I've been wanting to write a children's book for a long time and I play with it every now and then and I kind of just make the characters and I do all this shit and but it's like I just play in there when I've got nothing else to do. And then I just had an idea and that's how I ended up going down this insane rabbit hole.
Some of it,
And I love it. Like I had a great time, but it's like I gotta fucking finish stuff too. It's the problem. Because that's the challenge of having a creative brain, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
And also not the discipline of finishing things.
I always say, done is good.
Yeah.
Done is good.
Michael Keaton says howdy.
Howdy, Michael Keaton. Hope your knee is feeling better.
What happened to Michael Keaton?
He got a surgery on his knee. He said he'll be testing out our ADA capabilities at the House of Monsters. Boom. Okay. So
I was
if we-
thinking we should invite Brian and his family, the guy that has the season pass.
Oh,
with his
yeah.
kid.
Oh yeah.
Season pass to the Monster Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
gives us all kinds of stuff. all
He
the
gives
time.
us free stuff all the time.
Boulder City person.
No, Vegas. But he does like convention breakdown stuff.
He lives in Boulder, though.
Does he live in Boulder?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never seen him in public.
Maybe not.
Which means, but he does like convention breakdown stuff. So whenever they get cool, like he gave me a huge roll of Dubatine, and
Oh,
you
nice.
know, whenever there's cool stuff, they'll always drop off something, which is more than appreciated. So I'm gonna have to cut this shoulder out, and I don't want to break the whole freaking thing off. But if I cut that shoulder out and I put this, this is gonna look so cool. I'll put a hole in the back of his head, and that's gonna be very difficult. But
That's the hole to fill.
yeah, to pour in. But I'm gonna pour the chest as it is first.
Does it melt? Could you use like one of those hot pin things that?
Well, I don't think so.
That would be
Curious.
cool if it did, though. Huh? Maybe like the melt them. That could be the solution.
Steel stick. There we go.
And the cameras. 5 cameras.
Thanks, Wally. Did they find the stuff?
The stuff?
The remotes?
They found the remotes, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
So what do you got left today? You gotta do all this and then you gotta paint this guy?
Yep.
Do you have to wait with the heating and all that stuff? Do you have to wait a certain time before?
No, just need to patch him up and make sure he's looks good. Then I can paint him. He'll be a pretty quick paint. painted all the other monsters black and white. But I'm gonna paint him in color.
Oh, okay. Why did you choose to do that?
Mostly because it's the Eddie Munster experience, you know, like he's the star of the show.
Kind of pop a little
I just
bit.
want him to stand out from everything else.
That's fun. Has Butch seen what you've done so
He
far?
saw a very early walkthrough when the building was done, but not the, you know, I've explained to him the props and what's going where and how it's doing, but
Will he be able to test out before it goes, or will
Nope.
he go down the
he will
road?
see it on day one. He'll probably get there the day before we open. And then we'll be there on May 29th in Indiana for the opening, and I think we'll probably stay until about the 2nd. And then I gotta haul butt home because my daughter has a dance recital that we have to get to. Let's get dangerous.
Consistency, that's pretty cool. Like it looks thicker than even
We
like
are
a-
leaking. Out of the bottom of his leg here. Okay. Oh, that piece coming back down his leg again. In the exact same spot I already pulled it off.
His leg.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull it off again.
What time?
Almost noon.
This is very cool.
Awesome.
It will be very cool when it's all together.
I started listening to that thing you sent me.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's pretty
Little
cool.
back-
yeah,
little
yeah, I like
backstory.
it. I gotta finish it. My son was around. He doesn't like me to do anything. It's funny. Like it's funny that kids like it's. You can sit there and not do anything, and you're fine. But the minute you get a phone call or you're doing something you enjoy, it's like they got a million questions. Yeah, it's insane.
That's funny.
It's exhausting, but it's awesome. What are you doing right now? Just watching it settle?
I'm just watching it spill out of his crotch. Trying to not make a mess on the floor, but it's foaming up pretty good. Just keep going with it. As soon as this bag sets up, that hopefully that hole doesn't leak anymore because it'll be sealed. My goal is to get it to just kind of come out the top here, and then I'll be able to put this on and do the,
Oh, like when they pull, like as it comes out, it'll kind of lock it in.
yeah, we'll lock it in. So it's gonna take at least another cup to do it. Might take 2, but just keep doing it in small amounts and we'll get there. I did that sarcophagus yesterday, the same thing, same way, but that is like 6 foot tall. Well, I guess about 5 foot tall. and it's just a wide open void. But it was made on the filament printer, which is super flimsy, so it was like duct taped together, and it was spilling here and spilling there. But all the spill parts we just made look like rock.
Oh, that's cool.
Came out very cool.
I was watching this video of this guy that was making masks. They're not super detailed masks, but shaping like Loctite
Oh, yeah.
expanding foam.
Yeah.
That was cool. I've never seen anybody do that. Have you ever used that?
Yes. Yeah. Use that a lot.
And you're able to like shape it.
Yeah, you can spritz it with water and get the. Pretty cool.
Makes like it seems like it makes like a film almost that you can.
Yep.
What if you get that shit on your fingers? How?
Oh, it's the same stuff as what I'm using.
Oh.
And the we use great stuff, which is like not Loctite brand, different brand, but we use it all the time. I think we should buy stock in it.
What do you use it for?
You name it. Sometimes I just use it for glue. I use it for everything. I'm like, I don't know if you ever saw my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
With the guy that uses Windex for everything. That's how I am with great stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
I think most haunters are though. Like that's a very haunted house tool.
It is such a cool for like building things that are it works for so many cool things.
Yeah.
Just for what I've used it for, so I can't only imagine. I took like my son's water table that he had when he was a little boy, a little guy, and I made like a big play set with it, and then painting it and adding like some skeleton parts from some broken Halloween stuff, and it was fun. He played with it like twice. Actually, he's now kind of getting back into it. So.
I like that you spend most of your time making your son toys.
I love it, man. Being a dad and having a son is the only thing that matters. So it's and the fact that he loves action figures, it's like he loves all the stuff I love when I was little. So basically, I'm just doing stuff I wish somebody did for me when I was little.
That's cool.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a mess to clean up down here. Oh, sprung some more holes. Cool, Eddie. Cool, buddy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. So I'm gonna soak this guy. He had a big ass crack in the back of his head again. I don't know if there's something else I should be doing.
No, we can wrap it with a wet paper towel or a rag.
Okay.
A rag is better than a paper towel if I can find one.
And it just kind of draws the water out of there then?
It'll just keep it moist. Kayla, do you know if there's any towels or anything? Oh, get that shirt that you were cleaning the TV with.
Like I'm afraid to wet it because it like kills the some of the detail.
Oh,
but it's not that big of
it
a deal.
won't,
But it's
no.
like.
This guy looks great. That's my favorite one you've made so far.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm proud of this one.
The problem is we don't have a faucet to get it wet with at the moment. anyway. Because I won't be here for a little while, so I don't know when Mike will mold this.
So, are we on for next Monday, or are you gonna be
I will
gone?
not be here. I'll be in Indiana.
Okay. So,
I will probably be back on around the 5th.
okay.
But that being said, if there's stuff to do for the campaign, hey guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching live Monster Monday. Check out Monster Museum Network on YouTube.